More studios checking in. What's up, y'all? That was all a ploy to get you back into watching the Oscars. Because let's be real. Did you really watch the Oscars last night? Did you really watch it? Or did you go through your timeline on Instagram and Twitter and just saw the short video clips of Chris Rock getting slapped by Will Smith? You see, this is all a ploy to get you back into watching the Oscars because their ratings are dropping every year drastically. So in 2011, the Oscars had roughly around 40 million views. Last year in 2021, they had only 11 million. So in my head, they're probably thinking, what can we do to drive ratings and make people care about the Oscars? Let's set something up to get the people talking. So in this case, they used two prominent black men, probably one of the two successful actors, comedians, entertainers known by the world, so they could tune in, right? And Chris Rock said a slight joke, which Will Smith wholeheartedly laughed at first. And what I'm thinking, what drove him to get up, he probably looked at Jada, noticed she wasn't laughing, she probably gave him the eye, like, and then that's when he got up. And the whole part why this is a ploy, how in the hell can you allow someone from the seat get up on stage? Normally, I know the security didn't think he was gonna hug Chris Rock. They allowed Will Smith to get on stage, smack them, and Chris Rock just stood there smiling, like, oh, this is just like rehearsal. Leaned in, did the WWE SmackDown smack, like, oh, wow. Then went back to his seat and dropped two F-bombs without no commercial break. You guys don't see the setup here? Who was the security? I know there had to be security, and this was obviously a setup. This is attack. And then Will Smith ended up winning an Oscar. See, what Will Smith did that night may as well end his career. I thought the entanglement was bad enough, but him slapping Chris Rock was not a good look for his image. People switching this to Will Smith defending his wife, but at what expense? At the expense of your career? See, they just use these two black men as pawns, as a hit on our image. Not only did it hurt Will Smith's image, it just added to the image of a black man worldwide. If Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel said the same thing about Jada Pinkett Smith, would a Will Smith got up and smacked him then? But it's okay because it's a black man. Two black pawns, no commercial break, it's okay. And for those who are saying Will defended Jada Smith's honor, where was you saying that when Jada was not defending Will Smith's honor? And he's the known actor, having a whole series called Red Table Talk, where they're going in detail about their family business and their entanglement, having Will Smith looking sloppy and weak, crying. See, this is the thing. So many of us men are so tied up into a woman that we would do anything for them at the expense of our life and our career. Even if Will Smith wanted to check Chris Rock, he could have just stood in his chair and shouted out what he said. He didn't have to get up and slap Chris Rock, but this is all a part of the setup. This was all rehearsed. This was easily rehearsed to get you into watching the Oscars again. And I saw footage when I was doing research. I saw footage in 2016 where Chris Rock was the host again, making another joke about Jada Pinkett Smith. That was worse. You could look this up. I don't have the clip, but this is all a ploy to make you distracted and even spend more of your time watching the Oscars. Hopefully you don't fall for the trap next year. And men, don't let women put batteries in your back, as Kevin Samuel said. Don't let the woman be your puppet master and control and guide your every move without you having a conscience. I see if this was his reaction in the first place, but he laughed because he knew it wasn't that serious, but then he felt an obligation to do something. And I won't even be surprised if Jada Pinkett Smith didn't even fuck him that night, because Jada Pinkett Smith is his puppet master. That's the way it seems. Although he won an Oscar, what will his career look like after all of this? Because this was a jab into his image. To some, this may seem as culturally cool as defending your woman, but you got to defend your legacy at the end of the day, because your legacy is what supports your family. At the end of the day, this was rehearsed to boost Oscar ratings, dwindling ratings. You know, you cause an outcome to stir up emotion, and then the next time we hear Oscars, which is next year, we may be more likely to get tuned in because of society conditioning. I won't be surprised for how many weeks we'll see tweets about this, and it will just add momentum for the Oscars of next year. Take a step back and just look at everything play it out. Chris Rock told a joke, and they're all friends. Chris Rock told a joke. Most likely he wrote this joke. It's not like he was letting this freestyling on a whim. Told a joke. Will Smith laughed at first, looked over his wife, then got up. Nobody stopped him. Security didn't stop him. Chris Rock just stood there smiling, leaned in. And man to man, if you see someone coming at you like that, fuck all the cameras coming at you like that, would you just stand there, not unguarded with your guard down? Chris Rock stood in, and Will Smith did the sissiest WWE. He did, you know, and then Chris Rock fell for it, went in with it, and be like, wow. And then went back to his seat and nothing happened. No commercial break. Let it fly. Take a step back. Get out of your entertainment eyes and look with your third eye. See through the veil and look past the surface. More studios out. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Get the book, The Cage Bird Still Flies, out now on Amazon. Peace. Stay well.